What is up, my dudes? Josh here, and today let's look at the question of what are the benefits of working a side gig as a software developer. Now you're working a full-time salary job, 40 hours a week, and you come home and you work on a side gig. Why would you do that besides the monetary cash flow that you may or may not get from that? You might get some equity in a company, or you might be making money. So chances are, if you've ever talked to a software developer, they're like, yeah, I have this other side gig I'm working on this startup, I have some equity in this company, I really think it's going to take off. But what are the intangible benefits you gain from working at a side job? So number one, it's a great way to keep your skills up to date. Assuming you're not working on like a legacy project that you started when you were like 15 and you think that it's going to save the world somehow. And number two, expand your professional network. So if you ever were to lose your job or something like that, now you know people, and those people could probably help you out, or you could help other people out. It's always a good thing to expand your professional network, expand your player base. I don't know why I wanted to say that. You can improve your public portfolio. Since that is your life as a software developer, all you have to show is a portfolio. Someone says, hey, what can you do? That's it. That's your way to get a job, assuming you can pass the code test that follows that. So let's look at the ways you can monetize yourself as a software developer. So you can work a full-time salary job. You can be a contractor and work for contract 6 months, then you go find a new one. You can start your own company, get some venture capitalist money, or...
It is everything but a legitimate product, and for those reasons, I'm out.
Go to Y Combinator and ask for some more startup money from there, like some seed money, or you could sell your services. That sounds kind of bad. Freelancing, I guess I probably should use that word. You may be wondering, you may just be watching this video just to figure out how to make side cash as a web developer. Well, so these are some things. You can make WordPress websites. These are great for small businesses. You can make static web pages. They're great for people that have portfolios, musicians, artists, people that make video. Those are just static websites, simple HTML, CSS websites. You don't need to go to Squarespace or anything like that. You can do it for cheaper than them. You could do UI, UX if you happen to be, have some ability to draw. Another thing you can do is just make an app, make a mobile app, make something for Android, iOS, make something for the Kindle TV, all 10 people that download it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff you can do. You don't even have to know Android or iOS. You can use something that will compile your code down into Android or iOS code. So you just need a web development language. So let me talk about the downsides here for a second. Some companies want you to be 200% focused, and this has happened to me before in an interview. They said, hey, we know that you have a YouTube and we really like that, and we know that you like teaching and we like that too, but this job is going to require 200% of you, and we're going to have to ask you to stop making YouTube and stop doing anything else on the side for anything else, even for yourself. And in my opinion, you should stay away from those companies, because any company that doesn't want you to improve yourself is just stifling their own growth. Like, if a company allows their employees to grow, inherently the company will grow. I mean, maybe they're scared that you'll figure out that you're being underpaid by X amount, or that you should have more responsibility or more flexibility or something like that. Generally, companies do that for selfish reasons, and if they don't want you to improve as a developer, I mean, I get that sometimes you just have to. I get that they want you to be 100% focused, but just because you're working on something else outside of work doesn't mean you're not 100% focused on that job. And besides, most people at work aren't even 100% focused on that job anyway. At least you're trying to improve and not thinking about, what's my Facebook feed say? When I had that interview, that's what they asked of me, and I just politely said, no, this is something that I'm really interested in, and I'm not going to stop doing this because I want to improve and I want to learn, and working for you is just tunneling myself on one thing, and it's like, it's not that I don't believe in the company, I just need other ways to improve myself every day, and if you don't want me to do that, then I don't want to work for you, and I don't think that this would be a good fit. And that was I just politely declined. And that was that. So that's kind of the benefits of working a side gig, and then there's some ways to make some money in a side gig. I also forgot to mention Upwork, Fiverr. You can sell your services on there as a freelancer as well. But there's a lot of ways to make money as a developer, and there's a lot of benefits to working more than just one job as a developer. And that's just my 2 cents. And I'm saying that because I do it, and it's been huge in influencing my life. I know more, I'm learning more, I'm teaching people, I'm meeting people, everything. I know it sounds like, yeah, I would like to come home and just play video games sometimes, but always not having a 0 day is what's important to me, and working a side gig helps me do that, so I'm always making progress on some front, and my whole Sunday just doesn't melt into like Fortnite or Overwatch or something like that. But anyways, that's my rant on the side gig. Hopefully this is helpful, at least maybe the ways to make some side cash. If you guys like this video, hit that little subscribe button. We have a Discord channel, always hanging out in there, got a good group of people, always helping each other out. We'd love to have you. Link is in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next video.